Michael Gove has done an interview with Osborne and Ed Balls. This is a podcast called Political Currency. It's the sort of Rory Stewart and Alistair Campbell light. It's the copycat podcast. And Michael Gove has said that he had moral cowardice when it came to campaigning for Brexit and going against the spirit of David Cameron and actually contradicting himself in so many ways. So he ended up moving over to the Leave campaign, having started off in the Remain campaign, but then so had Boris. And Osborne said, well, did you deceive David? He certainly felt betrayed. And Gove said that he felt that he had gone further than he intended, that he's sorry he wasn't clearer earlier, and that this is an indication of moral cowardice. Well, cowardice, to claim moral cowardice, this is sort of one of these inverted apologies, which is supposed to make him look bigger. I don't think it makes him look bigger. I think it makes him look even more ridiculous. Donkey Gove, once again, he has achieved very little with a lot of noise. So a lot of personal prominence, but very little to show for it. And he says, I think this was an example of, on the one hand, cowardice on my part, moral cowardice. On the other hand, a recognition that perhaps there's this feeling in politics, perhaps something will turn up, perhaps the moment won't come when we have to make the decision. But I think David entirely fairly should have expected me to have been more upfront earlier. Well, yes. The short summary of that is that Michael Gove was lying, isn't it? Isn't that actually what he's saying? In between all the moral cowardice and not being upfront enough, he lied. He lied to his friends. People trusted him, and he didn't come through. He is untrustworthy. He's a donkey with a reputation now. And that reputation is a donkey you don't trust. Don't hitch a lift on that donkey. And Osborne, in the same interview, says how when the referendum decision came through, he said, I didn't wake anybody up. I just went and lay on the sofa wide awake. And not only did I think, as I still do, this is a disaster for my country, I just knew it was an absolute disaster for my career. It was basically the end of my political career. It's definitely, of my political career, of any part of my career, the most traumatic day of my life. And there you've got Gove sitting opposite Osborne, trying to salvage his reputation, trying to convert the expression, I am a liar, into, I didn't have enough moral confidence. What utter tosh. There are times when it's important to say things as they are. And Gove should have the moral confidence to say, I'm sorry, I lied to everybody who I counted as a friend, and I cannot be trusted. But that's politics. Hey, here's another day.